So we're going to start with the M3 Riggers belt. This is an evolution of our old Gen 1. In our Gen 2, we skipped it. We got rid of the large buckle belts, and due to popular demand, we've brought it back in the third generation series of the belts and harnesses. So the new features on this compared to the old Gen 1 is it's got the new V-ring on the Cobra buckle itself. Everything else is pretty much similar. It's compatible with the M3 harness systems. Half of the belt has HDPE sandwiched in between two layers of 1 3/4 inch webbing. And then on the other side, we've got the adjustable component. And so the HDPE ends about there, which allows you to get a pretty small waist sizing. And then all this excess, it can be cut with a nice a sharp pair of scissors and then burnt to prevent the fraying once you size it up. If you want to keep a little bit of excess, no problem. That can be stowed in the elastic keeper. So that's the smallest size it'll go. Check the sizing chart for specifics, and then it'll actually go relatively large as well. And that HDPE on the one side is still, it's rigid on one side to allow for carriage of sidearms, things like that, and then it's soft on the adjustment side, but it'll get quite large. For the donning and the doffing, because the buckles are too large to get through most belt systems, most belt loops, you have to remove it from the ladder lock buckle and then don it that way. And so the best way to do that, you're going to want the buckle in the front. So normally you may thread your belt from the left side first, but here we're going to go to the right side. Okay, so then you slide the elastic keeper on, and that may go under, doesn't matter. And then to get this piece through, let's say for example the ladder lock is going to be on this side of your belt loop, then take it apart. This is the piece that's going to go through easiest, and just angle it through, and then it'll sit. You can do that up. Oops, do that up, lock it in, and then you can insert the running end through that ladder lock buckle and get your sizing so that the belt is nice and snug. And then this excess, like I say, you can cut that and burn that to your preferred, so you don't have all this excess all the time. Just a nice cut and burn. If you're happy with that, leave at least, I would say, a minimum 6 inches, and then the remainder, or if you want to keep a lot of it, it's quite a bit to stow, but you can wrap that up and then stow it under the elastic keeper. And that's the M3 Riggers belt. So the M3 Riggers belt is compatible with the M3 leg loop system. I'll just show you guys the donning of that. When you insert it, make sure it's going through the webbing loop and not behind. And then just connect the belay master to, rotate it back through, secure it, and lock that gate. Just backing up here. Leg loops, good. 1, 2, and back here. These come apart. Good. And that's the don with the M3 riggers belt.